Alright everybody, what is going on? We're taking a look at STR Hit here, guys. There he is, STR Hito. There he is. He stacks defense. That's what he does. I'm not going to give you the full spiel about summoning for these type units. I'm just going to give you the abbreviated version. If you're looking for the full version, go watch the Kaba video. If you've already seen it, congratulations, you're getting the short version. For those of you who didn't watch it, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go watch that. Anyway, I think the STR type support units are the best of the batch, and I did want to kind of show them off in a video here just because I had a little bit of time. Not a lot, but a little bit, so we're going to try to get through this video right here. We're showing them against Omega, which if you guys don't know, the Omega fight is really, really tough for the Universe 6 team because the leader is Kale, and Kale is AGL, and you can't dodge in this first phase, and yeah, that's pretty tough. Because also, I don't want to get into it. Anyway, this fight is pretty tough for the Universe 16. If you can get out of the first phase, you can kind of work your way through. But I figured this was going to be a good spot to showcase him. Now, we're not going to be able to get all of Hit's abilities. I mean, in general, those are going to be pretty hard to get. I'm going to attempt maybe to do a Super Bosses run with him at some point, because his only 200% leader skills are Kale and the Physical Rosé. Physical Rosé does lead Super Bosses or Corroded Body and Mind, but I don't think Super Bosses really has the STR units to run him either. So there's just not really a place for Hit right now. If we get a couple, Universe Survival Saga EZAs, we get some new Universal Survival Saga units, I think this guy's going to be good. Unlike Kaba, I mean, he actually is on a lot of teams, and he's on a lot of teams that need help, but unfortunately, he's not a Saiyan, so he does kind of suffer from not being a Saiyan, Non-Saiyan units just tend to not get help as often as Saiyan units, but, we get, like, a really good Jiren or something like that, or, Tech Jiren gets a good EZA, I don't know. There's some stuff that could happen that could make Hit really vault to being a really good unit, and the nice thing is that he does greatly stack defense, which is a 50% stack, so every time he supers, he's just infinitely stacking his defense, which is why I do have the additional build on him. You don't really need to give these guys crit. I gave a few of mine crit, but that's before they had, I think, the crit chance in their passive, and I just didn't want to change it. So, anyway, let's go ahead and start talking about Hit here. We can get quite a few orbs in slot 1. Just with the way my luck has been going, we're probably going to get supered immediately, and, that's going to be that. I mean, we're probably not going to die because we're at 386k defense. We're not guarding. In order to guard, we'd have to have 3 other STR units on the team. I could have brought STR Kale, but my experience with STR Kale in this fight is really bad because she has to be next to a Caulifla. Like, there can't just be a Caulifla on the team. She has to be on rotation, and I've just had really bad luck with that, so I don't want to deal with it. Just getting another STR unit on this team isn't as easy as it may seem, so we're not guarding. And then, of course, that's what's really annoying about this Omega boss. He has a 0 super attack cooldown, so that's where I was talking about, like, Kale. It's really risky in here because, occasionally, and by occasionally I mean all the freaking time, you get Kale, the double leader rotation in this fight. Like, you just load in. That's actually what I loaded into, was the Kale double leader rotation. I just had to hope that we survived. Luckily, we did. But with Omega just double supering all the time, it makes it tough. So we're going to get Kaba's heal right here. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, let's do that. Anyway, we'll be right back. I already did Kaba's video. If you want to go see it, go watch it. But we'll come back in a rotation. Unfortunately, we missed out on a stack, which is, like, huge for Hit. These stacks really make him potent. But, who else was I going to throw in slot 1 right there? We can't dodge. That's the thing. The 2 other units on that rotation were based entirely around dodging. And Omega just cancels dodge because we had to build this fight around bum-ass Super Saiyan full power. Anyway, we'll be right back. I was sitting there, and I turned that on, and then I realized, crap, I forgot to turn on, like, the skips, because usually for these types of videos, I like to turn the skips on, I just do it off camera, whatever, but then I was like, well, I mean, it's already playing, and when was the last time I showed this on the channel, I was like, whatever, we'll play it. What are we doing right here? We're going to keep Kale in slot 1. Now that she's transformed, she's guarding all that good stuff, so We'll grab all these orbs with her. We'll grab all the STR orbs with hits. Let's grab these. Okay, so here we go. 7 orbs. We are at 423k defense right here. We don't have Cold Judgment. Cold Judgment will make this guy's defense just so much more potent. Unfortunately, Cold Judgment not super common on his setups at the moment. Now, just kind of show you guys real quick. Let me flip over here. This unit right here, they share it with them. This unit is approaching an EZA faster than you would think. If I can switch over to them, they came out in 2021, so they're getting there. We're closer than you think on that unit EZAing. And if you guys don't remember, that unit was really, really good whenever they came out. So they could very easily make that unit just like a killer again. Let's see, who else? STR Jiren sucks, I mean, unfortunately. This unit is okay, actually. I probably could have brought them on the team. I actually forgot about them. I forgot they EZA'd. Who would I have replaced on the team instead of these guys? Like, who would I have brought instead? Maybe I could have taken off... Maybe Caulifla, I guess, is who I could have swapped off here. Maybe. I'm just going to let this turn play out, and we're going to keep talking about these guys. Hang on. Let's see. This unit needs to EZA. These guys are dead. This guy sucks. She sucks. None of these guys have Cold Judgment anyway. But yeah, this guy's coming up on an EZA. Does he have Cold Judgment? No, he doesn't. Okay, do you? No. And this guy already EZA'd anyway. We could use a new dispo. Just like a Dokkan Fest dispo. But yeah, in terms of Cold Judgment, I mean, we're really just looking at like this unit. I mean, who has Cold Judgment? Let me just go ahead and pull up that link right here. Again, this unit's going to be coming up on an EZA faster than you would expect. This unit has it. That's good. Because I think hits on super bosses, right? Let me double check that. Let me do a little fact checking. Dude, we're still in this tech phase, please. That's fine. It means we're going slow. Yeah, he's on super bosses. So that means he's on Broly's leader skills. So that means that we'll have Cold Judgment with them on that team. So that'll actually work out well for both of those units. Cold Judgment, I mean, it's kind of like Big Bad Bosses, you know, in terms of like the potency. I mean, it's literally half of Big Bad Bosses, right? Like Big Bad Bosses gives attack as well. But Cold Judgment just gives the defensive side of it. I'm going to gamble a little bit here. Do a little gambling. We're going to throw him in slot 1. Now, that time, if you notice, we got 6, like, random orbs, and we're still at 478k defense right here, so that's not too bad, not too bad. We'll do this. No need to transform this Kale yet, so we'll just do this for the links, I guess. I don't know. We could transform her, but, I mean, why? So, this unit has it, but I kind of hate them. They kind of blow. Same thing with this unit. This unit's coming up on an EZA soon, but I don't know what teams they would share. No. Should Hit be on Time Travelers? Let me know your thoughts on that. Gamma 1, do they share any teams? I don't think so. I mean, I think that's just this guy's big issue, is that he doesn't really share teams with some of these people. Maybe they share, like, Accelerated Battle or something. Like, I don't know, that I'm not thinking of. But I'm thinking of, like, teams, right? So we got, like, Super Bosses. We've got, you know, Superheroes. I'm just going to think of, like, the main teams. Movie Heroes. Help me out here, guys. Like, what are the main teams right now? I can't think of any. But, yeah, let me go ahead and cut right here. We'll come back whenever Hit's on rotation. But, yeah, let me know where you guys think that we can run Hit to where we could get, like, Cold Judgment activated. Because, again, that's going to be a very potent link. I think Topo has it, right? Topo on JP, I think he has Cold Judgment. So once Topo comes out, we get that tournament participants team, and it's going a little bit harder. That'll be good. You know, we get the Topo and Pride Troopers, Topo... you know, the 9th anniversary fights that kind of get rid of the AoEs a little bit. You guys get the vibes. So, let me pause. We'll be right back. We're back. We got like 10 orbs or something. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. And I don't even know if we're gonna survive here, because if Vados, okay, we're good. Woo! Ooh, we survived, of course. You know, he gave us a pass here. He didn't super in slot 1. Nice. We got some attack debuffing going. Thank you, Vados. Thank you. 7 million attack stat. Remember that this guy's attacks aren't really going to fluctuate too much in terms of, like... Do we have Cold Judgment with Vados? I didn't even look. I should have looked. This is double digits, right? Like, easily. Yeah, there we go. What was I saying? Oh, but Vados, I don't know. Like, hit looks good. Oh, his attack stats, they're not going to fluctuate too much because his super attack effect, he's not getting any attack there. So all the attack that he's getting is based around his passive. The only fluctuations that you're going to see are dependent on how many orbs that you get. So, yeah. We are guarding with this bozo, so I guess I'll throw him in slot 1 anyway. Hopefully we don't die this time. I'll be right back. Back again. How's it going, everybody? I feel like my commentary is devolving a little bit here because I'm just cutting so much. Let's go. Oh, well, we already watched. Hang on. Speaking of cuts. All right, well, that's fine. At least we get to listen to the OST now. I'm going to throw her in slot 1. Even though, I mean, I'd like to throw hit there, but, I mean, if he supers us, we miss out on a stack, and, like, the whole point of a showcase is stacking. Oh, we can just grab those, I guess. There we go. Let's grab that. We can get 8 there, 7 there, 7 there. We'll grab these. Okay. So what's our defense at? 895. Pretty good. That's with 2 stacks. And we do have Cold Judgment. We do have Cold Judgment. 6 out of 7. I think we're getting some support from Vados. I don't remember. Universe 6, Realm of God, Siblings Bond, Bond of Master, and Disciple. So just Universe 6, right? Believe is what we're getting right there. For some reason, Hit's not on Realm of Gods. I feel like if Jiren's on Realm of Gods, so should Hit. But I guess they're kind of going with some lore there, right? That, like, oh, there's one person from the universe stronger than the god of the... Like, I think that's supposed to be Jiren, right? You know, like... I don't know. I don't know. Jiren... I mean, he was kind of, like, built... I mean, listen, Hit kind of had Jiren trapped until Jiren just decided, I'm stronger than time. But, like, where was everybody else from Universe 6, you know? Like, they were like, hey, Hit, we're going to help you. It's like, nah, bro, leave it to me. And they all just left. And they did leave it to him. But then whenever he was just standing there and Jiren was, like, 2 feet from the edge, could they have not just blown the floor out from underneath him? Like, oh, hey, guys, look, we're paying attention. Hit got him. Like, he's stuck. I know he said leave him alone, but, like, what if we just go pull the rug out from underneath him? You know, like, what if? I mean, I'm sure at that point, Jiren would have just become even stronger than time. You know, because, like, he was kind of struggling to move through it at first. So if they would have acted quickly, you know, maybe they could have gotten him. But, of course, the plot would have required that he survives there. And so, you know, why am I trying to provide, like, logic to this situation? I'm just saying, like, maybe don't provide me a scenario where it's super easy to poke a hole into. I don't know. Does it matter? No, it doesn't. We're here for the funny fights, right? But I'm just saying, like, if you're going to do that, you know, maybe consider, you know, maybe. You guys get what I'm saying? Like, consider, you know. Okay, another rotation of Hit here, everybody. How's it going? Hope you're well. What do we got right here? So, 222 at the start of turn. Let's grab these orbs. That's 6 orbs, 5 STR. Remember, that does give us a 50% chance to crit as well, which is nice. 777, not too bad. No Cold Judgment, which is why our defense is much lower on this turn, and also no support. So, I didn't realize that I was floating off Vados. Actually, I did, but I just didn't think about it. Anyway, but that's fine. We like to get all kinds of rotations. I really wish that would have been a super. If that was a super, I mean, that's another 50% defense, right? Like, that does matter, so... but, I mean, yeah. I mean, these guys don't really do additionals. They don't really do crazy attack stats. I mean, like, they kind of just are what they are. A lot of what these guys are doing is, like, passive. I mean, not, like, from their passive. I mean, it is, but it's, you know, the support or the healing or just being a solid unit. Like, these guys aren't going to be, like, some standout crazy unit like, you know, Blue Gogeta, where they have a target leader skill and they dodge all the attacks on the turn. They shoot out, like, 8 guaranteed supers at, like, 15 million apiece, you know? Like, they're not built like that. But what they are is just very solid options with very solid kits. These, you know, the ones that are the best are the ones that are raising defense on their super attack. I think that's pretty, like, prevalent. Just because, like, that's going to give them ability to survive, right? Like, you introduce multiplicative buffs into a passive, and it just makes a unit better. So, well, I mean, the super attack effect's not in their passive, but it's in their kit. You introduce multiplicative passive, or multiplicative parts of a unit's kit into them, and you guys get what I'm trying to say. Let me go ahead and cut right here. We'll come back with Hit on rotation again. Yeah, we'll be right back. All right, I unintentionally lined this up pretty well. So that, remember right here, we are actually getting, I believe, 10%. We're actually getting 10% support from Kappa right here because Kappa's giving STR type key 3 10% to stats, and then his extra 50% is to super STR. So we are actually getting 10% support right here. I know, ooh, But what he did do that's really good is he changed a lot more orbs for us, so that we're going to be able to get a good chunk right here. We're just going to throw Hit in slot 1, see how he does. 277k at the start of turn. Let's grab... Let me just hit auto real quick. There. The auto makes sure that we grab the most orbs possible, so that's what we did. And now we're at 1.6 million defense right there before we super attack. Didn't leave much for Cabba, but we'll be fine. Let's grab those, and then we'll give Kale Dim right there. So let's go ahead. I think if Hit gets super attacked, he would take like a huge amount of damage, but I think we'd be okay. Cabba's taken a little bit. I mean, we haven't really babied him, and he didn't get that many orbs. I am curious how much we're going to take right here. We do have a few stacks. Remember that Omega can't eat through stacked defense, and our defense is just 1.6, which is really high. So yeah, only 14k right there from a really hard-hitting boss. He shoots at an 8 million attack stat right there. Pretty good. We get the additional normal again, but we do get the dodges. Holy crap. What's my dodge on this guy? I think my dodge on him is only like 3. Did we just get a double 3 dodge right there? I'm pretty sure we did. I'll have to check right after this. I mean, oh, double super from him is really good. But I'm pretty sure we got a double 3 dodge right there. Or was that a triple? I think it was only a double. But that's kind of crazy, right? Like we failed the hidden potential additional again, but we got a double 3 dodge. Like, what kind of RNG is that? Well, what is that, dude? What? Oh, this game is funny. You know, Dokkan, it's Omatsu's got jokes. You know, he individually flips the switches for everyone's accounts, right? Anytime something happens in Dokkan, it's like Robo Omatsu on like a DJ board or something. You know, he's moving all the dials at the same time. Anyway, we'll be right back, hopefully. Hopefully we don't die right here. We'll see. All right, this is probably going to be the last rotation that we get of Hit right here. We are going to have Cold Judgment and Shocking Speed activated. I could put them in the middle. That would get us Warriors of Universe 6 and Shattering the Limit. But, you know, I think this is good enough. I just, like, I don't trust Vados in slot 1. Like, I don't know. Maybe I could put Cabba there, but then he'd need, like, a good chunk of these STR orbs. I want to give these 9 to Hit, so we're going to do this. And I want Cold Judgment because I want the defense. So we are getting support from Vados. We're getting support from Cabba. We're at 1.77 million. Obviously, I don't need to tell you guys that that's good, right? Like 1.77 million defense with only... And we got 9 orbs. It's quite a few. But, I mean, it's not like I was uber juicing to get those orbs, right? Like, this is double digits now. We already know that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is like a real setup. It worked out well, at least for this current content that we have on Global. I think Hit is good. I'm excited to use him in the upcoming missions during the anniversary for Global. So, yeah, again, you know, this 50% type support banner, like the STR banner, it's 30 stones. You got a 50% chance to get Hit. You got a 50% chance to get Cabba. You get one of them, you've got a good unit. You know, it is what it is. So... let me know what you guys thought about Hit in this video. Let me know what you thought about the new Universe 6 team. Let me know if you guys thought, you know... I mean, we got kind of unlucky in a few spots in here, but overall, I thought Hit looked good. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of like the new Universe 6 setup. It's actually kind of like a competent team, so... let me know what you guys think. Thank you all again so much for watching. Again, sorry for like the lack of uploads here recently, but it's been tough. It's been tough, so... yeah, I think we'll go ahead and end it here. I guess we can try to get the win. We can go for the win. I mean, we throw Kefla in slot 1 right here, and we just win, right? Like, that's the win button right there is Kefla, slot 1. She's going to do enough damage here. We don't have any support on this rotation, but we've got a good chunk of her links active. She's stacked a little bit. She's at a 21 million attack stat. You guys know how Kefla gets down, right? Like she does that squat, and then she just, like, shits all over you. I mean, this is what Kefla does. This is Kefla, man. Look at that. Whew. Nice. Okay, so punch, and we're out of here. Perfect. Let me know what you guys think. That is actually canonical. But probably like just base Kefla washes Omega, right? Probably just like base Caulifla might wash Omega, right? Probably. Does base Caulifla wash Omega? Probably. Let me know what you guys think about that. Thank you all again so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm going to catch you guys next time.